Hard weekend, but you did score your first WAC win. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we had to earn it. UT RGV's got a really good club. We faced the conference pitch of the year, preseason conference pitch of the year in the first game, and he was as advertised. Really good arm, really competitive, did a good job, held us down early. We found a way to score some, and then our pitching staff really matched him and did a good job on the first game of the weekend. Max Huffling came in relief, and I think struck out 7 and 3 1/3 maybe, and really handed the ball over to Tanner, and Tanner does what he typically does, and came in and slammed the door. So it was a really good win. Didn't get to enjoy it much. With the doubleheader set up, you turn around and play 40 minutes later, so it's just on to the next one. So glad to get the first win. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a way to get another one while we were down there. But
right, and you're traveling again tomorrow to UT Arlington. What's that matchup going to be like?
Yeah, UTA traditionally is going to be a really good program. I think we've got a really good alumni base over in Dallas, so it's always fun for us to jump on I-20, drive over. There's going to be a lot of our parents and a lot of alumni in the stands, which is good. We're going to have some good weather, which we're excited about. They're joining the WAC next year, so this will become maybe more of just more of that I-20 rivalry, which we recruit a lot in DFW. So we're excited about it. I always like going over there. It's 2.5 hours, which is a good midweek game for us. So we're excited to jump on the bus. We'll leave tomorrow and go over there and tee it up at 6:30.
Coach, one guy in particular you talked about was Max Huffling. Your team leader in wins. You've used him in a couple of different roles already this year, but 19 strikeouts, 13 innings, and a 3.29 ERA. Tell me about Max and how effective he's been for you.
Yeah, Max has been really good. He's growing as a pitcher. Came in, his stuff has gotten better. His body comp has gotten better. He's a really big guy. If you've never seen him, he's 6'9", left-handed pitcher. But man, he works his rear end off and is really kind of turning himself into a complete pitcher. And yeah, you're right. We've used him in a lot of roles. He's opened up for us. He can close at the end. He's really good in the middle. So we'll keep on using him in that variety, kind of when we need him, when we need to go to. But the great thing about him is that he can go in there and go 2 or 3 innings, or he can just go in there and stop an inning, or stop a team for 1 inning. So, glad he's on our side, and look forward to see him continue to mature and stuff while he's in our program. But he threw really well on Friday.
Offensively, it seems like you guys have a lot of depth and versatility. Second base seems like kind of the rotator for you so far this season. Mitchell Dixon's the latest guy that's been there. But tell me what you've seen from second base and what you've seen from your offense because of that.
Yeah, so I think we've got some ball players. We want to take pride in having guys that can play a lot of different positions. That's something we work on, A, in recruiting, but B, when they get here in the fall. I think it's important. Brett Hammett's been down with the hand injury. He's back, and he'll work himself back into it now. But, we've got just trying to get some different pieces in the lineup there last week. Not so much searching for something, just trying to get some guys some more at-bats before conference started. But Mitchell's a ball player, and it's great to see your catcher that leads off go play second base, and there's an anomaly there. It doesn't happen very often, but we've got a lot of infielders that are interchangeable that can do that, and I do think that provides us some depth. We've had some tough hitting conditions. Yeah, the doubleheader Saturday, man, the wind was pushing straight in at 20 miles an hour. So I feel like we've got a really good offense, and we're looking forward to just kind of finding that rhythm in which everyone's contributing more consistently throughout. So, but excited to start a new week 0-0 today and get on the bus tomorrow, go to Arlington. Then we've got Stephen F. at home this week.
A little bit more on that offense. Your 3 leading hitters right now are Cruz, Eager, and Randall. How nice is it? I mean, it seems like 1 through 9, you guys are a massive threat with Tatro and Geezer, but how nice is it to see those 3 guys hitting in a big time way for you guys right now?
Yeah, I think, it starts at the top. When Mitchell's going and Tatro's going and Eager's going, it just works down the line. We flip-flop some guys around a little bit more, but honestly, our 8, 9, and 7 are as dynamic at times. They may not have been as consistent early on, but they're certainly capable. So I love our depth. We don't even call it 1 through 9. Like it's a 1 through 17. We feel like we've got some interchangeable parts, and you've seen some other guys that have stepped in, off the bench and performed well for us. And it's my job and our job as a staff to just try to figure out, man, how do we put this puzzle together, and what's the matchup going to look like the best versus a right versus a left. So we're still working through some of that, but we've certainly got some pieces that we feel confident in.